This Halloween, party with your favorite monsters during Halloween Horror Nights.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Fog. Appreciate you coming over here to hang out with me to talk all kinds of fun things around Halloween Horror Nights. And on this week's episode, we're going to talk about the not one, but two original houses that have been announced for Halloween Horror Nights over there in Orlando, man. And just have a good time. We're going to watch a walkthrough of one of those get ready for one of those houses there, man. So appreciate you coming over to hang out with me. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. So Halloween Horror Nights Orlando did their yearly hangout at a convention that shall not be named, and they did their panel with their creation team on stage, talking about the way they do the creative for this year's event, and they gave us an announcement as well with the scare actor coming out there to show us an idea of all that stuff. If you want to see that video, it is on YouTube. I wish I knew the name of the person who put it up. There's probably several videos up there, but I do have one saved to watch later. So I appreciate you for doing that for me, because again, I will not support shall not be named panel. Or panel's fine. Shall not be named convention, all that stuff. Nothing against the people that work there. Nothing against the guests there, from what I mean, but the people who run it shall not be named. But nonetheless, we did get an announcement, all that stuff. We did get a vibe from the kind of theming for this year's event. They did say they wanted to make it immersive, to make it, one of those surrounding things from all around you, get you to pull in there, make you feel all around it and all that stuff. And they gave like the kind of look vibe they were going for, like a gothic look, stained glass kind of look, maybe Graveyard Deadly Unrest kind of vibe and all this stuff. Honestly, when they've been doing the preview merch and stuff like that in the store right there by the horror makeup show that you exit out into, they have a setup for the merch, and they have like a setup back there. It looks like piece of a gothic manor, if you will, with like vines and all this stuff, some stained glass. The merch they're selling, where they're putting the IP pieces in that you can buy and all that stuff, stained glass look to it and all that stuff with like blood on it. So yeah, I can see the idea, and I like it. I like the gothic horror vibe and all the stuff. That sounds good. I can't wait to see what else they're gonna theme around that. But like I mentioned at the panel, we did get an announcement, and it was for this lovely art right here, El Artista. Probably pronounced that wrong because I'm a me, but I am a me. But it is El Artista, a Spanish haunting. I'm reading the description off of the X page. It's for some reason it's not on the website. They kind of do that every year, honestly, with their originals. It takes a while for them to put the information up there. And I'm not a big account, so I don't have media or anything like that. But what it said on their X account is that in 19th century Spain, a tortured artist moves into an isolated country manor for inspiration, but the art comes alive and possesses him. And what a cool sounding idea for a story. And again, they did have a scare actor come out there and perform. Looked cool, looked awesome, like an Edgar Allan Poe kind of vibe to this, and all that stuff, where the art's kind of traumatizing him and everything. I like it. It looks good from that artwork. I like that idea of like the art coming to life and all that stuff. Just kind of picturing that while you're walking through the house, and like a nun kind of scene from The Conjuring 2 or something like that, where the art's moving and then you just think a still piece comes right at you. Would be so cool and all that stuff. Probably be the closest we ever get to a nun thing, unless Universal buys Warner Brothers, which fingers crossed it happens, because somebody needs to take care of Warner Brothers. But nonetheless, that sounds great. Like, I have a great feeling for this one. The art looks fantastic. Sounds like a good time. I'm into it. And then they announced look at the time, 10:34, 34 event. So you got to look out for that time frame. Who Wants a Spooky Week? They put out there, and I've been on record on this show. Most people know this, that they've been following Halloween Horror Nights for a while. They are huge teasers. Like, they love to tease as much as humanly possible. So I saw this. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way they're doing like they did last year, where they announced something at the panel, and then the whole next week they're going to be announcing nothing but originals. Like, no way that's going to happen. Not at all. No way whatsoever. And then this happens. On Monday, they announced this original house, Hatchet and Chains, Demon and Bounty Hunters. In this old west town, all hell is breaking loose. red hot lava demons. Ooh, la 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 lava, the demons. Ooh, lava demons. Yeah, they're gonna kick us all. Red hot lava demons are trying to possess everyone, melting everything in their path. I am a goofball, but again, beautiful artwork. I mean, look at the artwork for both of these. Dude, HHN is back in a big bad way with a beautiful artwork, finally returning for all these things. No announcement videos or anything like that, which is kind of, I wouldn't say typical, because I know in the past I've seen announcement videos for original houses, but they haven't seemed to do it recently. They kind of just put out artwork and just announce it, all that stuff. But that looks fantastic. That's going to be the video we watch, because this was a portion of the Slaughter Cinema 2 house at last year's event, man. So actually, let's go ahead and watch that now while we're talking about it here. Let's go ahead and watch this video now. The video is going to be from, you should always give a shout out to the people you're watching their stuff from. So this is Fun Life Travel. Thank you, Fun Life Travel, for putting this up on YouTube for us to check out. I've got it pulled up to the Hatchet and Chains portion. So let's watch this. I might watch it a couple times, see if we can pick up anything. But 3, 2, 1, do it. Hatchet and Chains. One looks like a cowboy. The other one looks kind of demon possessed as well. All right, Hotel Saloon. Okay, okay. So we're in a hotel saloon. Old West vibe with the photos. Yeah, okay. Classic style, all that stuff. Got it. Looks like a charred up wall. Can't really see what's going on back there. Maybe a demon. All right, there we go. It's one of the bounty hunters, I assume. There is a demon, of course. Again, charred up wall. The charred up wall looks freaking awesome. Can't tell at all what that is back there. And again, sorry, strobing lights warning. And that looks like one of the bounty hunters has one of the demons captured there. All right, and then just sends them off. All right, and that was the end of it. All right, so let's go back. I believe it's right around the 3-minute mark. All right, 2:55. All right, so here we go. All right, so definitely old Western vibe. You get it from the clothes. You got demons, we get it. All right, so Hotel Saloon, that's got to be an area we walk through in the house itself. Old Western vibe. You can tell by the wallpaper. You can tell by the old style photo options here. Options, portraits, you know what I mean. Clothing in the photos. Chart out wall. Looks awesome. That's got to be a demon back there. Looks like a demon actually captured. All right, there's a bounty hunter, of course. Looks like they have a mask on. Demon with the chains around it. Another chart up wall. Looks like a leather. Is that a demon just hanging there? I can't tell, dude. All right, then there we go. You got another bounty hunter who is chaining up a demon and then pushes it out of frame. Okay, so that is the portion of that house from Slaughter Cinema last year. So that gives us a little bit of a vibe. Again, sorry, I couldn't really see anything. If you could see anything, let me know in the comments. But they look, from what we can see in the artwork at least, they look really freaking cool. One of them looks like an old school, like old Western, been through tough times kind of guy with his jacket and cowboy hat, maybe missing an eye. And the other one looks like they're a demon, a demon bounty hunter. Well, they are demon bounty hunters, so all that stuff. And then we saw the demons. We got a vibe of what the demons look like. So that's where we're at right now, man. That they both look very entertaining and very cool. Like, I'm an IP guy. Don't make no bones about it. I'm an IP guy. That's what drawed me to the event in the beginning, which gets me excited for the event every single year. But I do like originals. Like, I'm not hardcore about the originals like locals, like Floridians are about the originals, but I can enjoy an original for sure. And both of these look really good, man. They do look really good. They're ratcheting it up this year, and I'm enjoying both of those. From there, we're just in the waiting game again. They tease who wants a spooky week. They gave us absolutely nothing today. As they're recording this episode, Tuesday, they gave us nothing. We got nothing at all whatsoever. But there's 3 days left in the week. If we're doing the 5-5 thing, 3 more originals to announce, possibly. Who knows? We shall see. As they're recording this episode, we are at 2 IPs, right? Fallout officially announced, Jason Universe officially announced, 2 originals, uh, El Artista, Spanish Haunting. It's Artista. I don't know. I'm an idiot. And then Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters. And then Five Nights at Freddy's is out there just doing whatever it's doing. We know it's going to be a part of the event. We don't know how. I think they teased it a little bit at the panel, but they did not give us any leadway if it's a house, if it's a scare zone, if it's a who the flip knows. That's what it is right there. So who the flip knows at the moment. But we shall see. We shall see what the rest of the week has in store for us. Um, I believe there's 2 more spec maps out there. I don't know. I don't look at them. I don't like the spoilers and all that stuff. So I have no idea on that route. But if you do like those things, if you're interested in them, they are out there. Um, and I don't know announcement wise. Again, they can probably announce the rest of the originals this week. I don't know, just pure speculation. Megan 2.0 releases in theaters this week. Megan's at the theme park. She is at Universal Orlando right now with the Megans doing a dance in the streets. And then there's a photo op over there by the horror makeup show. They're in Singapore. I've seen the post from Universal Singapore that they're there as well. I believe they're in California. I'm not 100% sure, and I have not seen anything from Japan about them being over there. But now would be the time, right? Now would be as good a time as any if Megan's going to be part of the event to announce what Megan would be doing at the event. She's been there the last 2 years, Dance Horde 2 years ago, and then last year in the Blumhouse Scare Zone. And so if she's going to be there, if she's going to have a house or a Blumhouse house or anything like that, now would be the right time to announce it, right? But they could announce the rest of the originals. Who knows? They promised us again a spooky week. They didn't promise us anything. They just asked us if we want who wants a spooky week. They kicked it off spooky, and then they kicked us in the pants and gave us nothing the next day. So we shall see what the rest of the week holds for us, man. But we're close to the end of June, which means July is right around the corner, which means August is not too far off, and the event starts in August. So later stage of August. So be rolling with these announcements, man. But appreciate you hanging out with me in the fog over here. Hope you had a good time with this goofball doing whatever he does. But having a good time is what we're doing, man. Hope you had a good time as well. I like to always remind you that you matter, man. You are truly, truly important. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, give yourself some kindness. I know the world can be hard on you. I know this thing, your brain can be tough on you sometimes as well. The internet doesn't help with stuff like that either. Just uh, ignore the noise as much as possible. Just remember you're capable of incredible things. You're amazing. Just be kind to yourself, trust yourself, believe in yourself, chase those dreams, chase those goals, believe in them because they will happen for you if you believe in them. And again, you truly, truly matter and you truly are important, man. So appreciate you hanging out with me on this week's episode. And remember that happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on that light. And I will be happy to talk to you more with more Halloween Horror Nights stuff to come next time in the fog.